Hey, welcome back. How did the wedding go? That's so great to hear. I'm glad you enjoyed yourself and everything fit okay. Everything went okay. Awesome. Okay, what brings you back? Oh, oh, we have some new things. Oh, these look cool. This is awesome. This is awesome. It's giving me adult Cher from Clueless vibes. Yeah. Debbie Harry? Oh yeah. Oh, actual designer. Okay. Oh, this is wonderful. This is wonderful. So, same kind of issue as last time, that fit's getting a little bit loose. Yeah, and this is far more structured. Oh, okay. And I see it has both pants and skirt. Okay. Well, I'll have you go to the dressing room, try on jacket, and whether you want to start with the pants or the skirt first. Okay. Okay, here you go. Here you go. Here you go. Okay. See. Yeah. Okay. Ooh, that looks good. That looks good. I can see what the issues are. Okay. Okay. Though it's not too bad. Yeah, it's not too bad. Obviously, have you worn it before? Okay, and just kind of pin things in place for now. I get you. Okay. Yeah, I mean, you spent enough on this. You want it to look good. Wait. Oh, and you're going for another occasion. Nice, nice. I get you. I get you. Okay. Okay. Good thing it does not look like we have to take in the shoulders because that would majorly structural. On that one, I would tell you to look for another one. Ooh, limited edition. Well, then you can't look for another one. Good point. Well, fortunately, it does not look like the shoulders need restructured. I see, yeah, need to come in a little bit here. We can go over that, okay? And then, yeah, waist. Oh, by the way, just because been a while since a while, bleh, been a while since you've tried to wear it. Yeah, okay. Just a personal thing. That's okay. It's okay. Let me get you. That's okay. You turn around. Okay. Better, 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 better. Got us delinted a bit. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. Okay. Okay. So I'll go over some details with you, but once we try on both things, and we'll do some measurements. But actually, let me go ahead and for now, let me get your. Yeah, it doesn't look like you need to take in the hips on the pants. Just yeah, the way I said, like it's dropping at the waist and hitting to the waist to come in. I mean, as the legendary Sir Mix-a-Lot says, you can do side bends or sit-ups, but please don't lose that butt. Good job. Okay, let me do. Okay, okay, so not drastic, but enough that it's yeah, giving you a little agita. I get that. Okay, and then got your inseam measurement. You didn't get taller or shorter, did you? Didn't think so. But yeah, I see the amount. Okay. Did you want to go try on the skirt and then we'll talk about our options? Okay. Okay, great. Great, 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 great. Okay. Oh, that was quick. That was quick. Oh, okay. Oh, I see it. Okay, it's supposed to hit like at an angle. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, definitely too long. And definitely not hitting your waist quite right because of the same issue with the trousers. Fine on the hips, not great on the waist. Okay. Okay, let me get the front length on that, double checking. Okay. 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 We'll go ahead and get changed back into your street clothes. And then I will go ahead and go over the options what I think the best route to take on this one is. Yeah, we'll go over everything. Sounds good. Okay. Okay. Okay, now let's take a look at each piece and I'll go over what I think would be most reasonable budget-wise, most reasonable structurally. Yeah, yeah. And now, have you had these cleaned yet? You have not. Okay. Okay. Only once. Okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, that's the reason I ask is, woo, yes, we got a little chain action going here. This is pretty cool. Taking this. The reason I'm asking is, and I will have to ask them at the cleaners next door, since we definitely would want to go ahead and make there's no shrinkage or anything like that, is because since, does it say? Okay, it doesn't say whether this is leather or not. Oh, she's vegan, so likely not real. Okay, well, I'll ask them because sometimes even vegan leather does need to do the leather cleaning process rather than regular dry clean, but I can have them take a look and make sure. But first off, let's take a look here. One thing I noticed when I was holding at the waist is that it's got a lot of gathered fabric. Are you feeling that? Yeah, yeah. I mean, I guess they kind of probably left that way for taking out, but for taking in, it does make it a little more awkward. What I can do, because the one thing I'm noticing on this, as you see, is I don't want to take it in all the way down because otherwise we're going to cut off the pockets. It's going to look odd. And also, I don't want to necessarily just move the strap and have you pull it in tighter because, for one, it's going to make that angle more awkward. It's not going to look right. And it would be we'd have to actually do an uneven hem to get it to hit right. We don't want to do that. But that's it. Because also the other thing is you don't want to move this because this is stitched on here. If I unstitch all this and move it, you're going to see, you're going to see little holes. Don't want that. But we can work with this. What we can do here, this one, want to just make it same hem as below, but looks like probably just one turn up. I will talk about something in a minute. But what we can do on this one is I can take this out, debulk a lot of this extra fabric in here, and just take it in here. You will have a slight bit of a pinch, but it shouldn't look too drastic because I'm doing it on both sides because we're not taking this in drastically. We're just taking it in enough that it hits your waist in a better way. Exactly, exactly. That one, I think if we do that, we're not going to have a problem of having it hit the pockets funny, and it's still going to lay at the angle that it needs to lay to correctly. Yeah, yeah. I don't think we need to do too drastic on that. Yeah, and also the other thing that you'll see is you don't want it to mess with this nice front pleating. Exactly. Okay. That one, yeah, that one we can... You would think that this one isn't the more straightforward one, but this is the more straightforward one. Let's go to the pants. Got a few options to ask you there. This one, that's the thing. We've got this chain. Preferably, we don't want to have to remove these, but we can if it doesn't look right. So we can come back to that. But it's the same issue up at where the waist hits, where we don't want to cut off too much in the pocket so we can do the thing. This one actually doesn't have, and I'm not quite sure why when it came to the design, this one actually, the seam doesn't go all the way up. So this one's going to be, like, we will be making a seam so that we could take it in a little bit. Just, yet again, I don't want to make it look too puckery. So this is going to take a little bit of practice, but at the same time, we don't want to have it look awkward with the pockets. We want we are keeping the pockets. Exactly. Now, I have a question to ask you when it comes to, because we definitely need to take up the bottoms here. Do you want these hemmed or cuffed? You don't know the difference. Well, that's what I am here to explain to you. Right now, they are just hemmed, smooth all the way down. Other option you can go with is cuffed. Cuffed, you see this on a lot of like men's formal pants where it's actually like this. You can see that little pocket there. you've seen that on men's suits. Exactly. It actually used to be the standard on men's suits. Yep. Yep. Advantages and disadvantages. Personally, I think on a suit, I really like cuffs. I just think they look sharp. Since we're both shorter, they do say, that a regular smooth hem, looks better when you have more petite legs because it's one straight line. But at the same time, I mean, we embrace our stature, and also the other advantage to a cuff, and it's the same price wise and effort wise either way, whether I hem them or cuff them. Yeah. The advantage to cuff is it actually gives a little more weight to the bottom, so it actually kind of pulls it down so you have a nice smooth leg more often. Okay, so you like that option? Okay, yeah, and we can do, that's the thing I want to come back to you about. I will have to look at my calendar and coordinate with you because this one we're definitely going to want to do a fitting. This is far too structured for me to just eyeball this. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. So we'll coordinate our calendar once I get over our proposed options here. I really love this. These are so cool. This is sharp. This is really sharp. I like this. Okay. The jacket. Yeah. Thank goodness we don't have to mess with the shoulders because that would just throw so much off and would throw the look of this off. However, this is the issue with trying to take in at the sides. You see this front pocket here? It is actually not even right on the side hem. Yeah, if we tried to take in the side, it would actually go right over that pocket. Yeah, I know. Sucks, right? But one benefit on the back, and this is our super duper clever way of doing this, the magic of darts. Yeah, darts are those, a little different than pleats. Pleats, you see that fold of fabric in there. It's meant to be very visible. A dart, basically what that is we go in the back here and we probably want to do 2 darts to make it even in the back. You dart it so that you gather in we do a cut. We gather in the fabric, so you will have a seam down there, but it will be structured. It will look, yeah. That is, I'm thinking on this one, since we don't need to take in the shoulder, but we need to go down and put in a dart that will pull it in, because you still want some looseness, but at the same time, I see where it was just big and floppy. Yeah, and you don't, no, we want more structure on that, but we don't want to, I mean, these are actually usable pockets. Yeah, we don't want to screw that up. We don't want to screw that up at all. Okay. Okay, so let me get my schedule up here. Hold on. Okay, you got your phone? Okay, let's find a time. Okay, it's going to take me a little bit to kind of go over things and deconstruct part of it carefully and look at it again. I really want to take a good second look at this and then have you come in, have us pin it up, come up with our best option, make sure everything lays right. Yeah. Okay. Okay. How are you looking for Wednesday? Oh, you got meetings that day. What day a little later this coming week would be good for you? Take a look. At what time? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I can stay a little later. That's not a problem. Not that late. So about Thursday, around 5 o'clock? That'll work great for me and get that in there. Oh, what's your phone number, hon, so I can bring your profile up? Okay. No changes on the address and everything, just so I have that all in? Okay. Okay. Now, this one's going to be, obviously, considering the structure, is going to be more expensive. Okay. We can go over the details once we do a fitting. You know, I make my prices fair. Yeah, but it's not going to be crazy because we're going to go as conservative as we can with edits, because this is a designer. I do not want to screw this up for you. I want to make sure that you love it as even more than you did before, because it fits the way you want it to fit. Great. Okay. Okay. Well, first thing I'll go ahead and do on that one, I will send it next door to the cleaners, and I'll have them take a look, make sure that they can go ahead and clean everything. The buttons, I don't think those are not going to be a problem at all. They're good old basic buttons, but just make sure that they don't have to do anything special when it comes to that. They don't have to send it out for leather cleaning. I don't think they will. I don't think they will because the trim looks sturdy. I don't think they're gonna have to. I think regular dry cleaning, as it says on the label, should be okay. But I'll have them take a look. They're the experts. And then I'll have you come in Thursday. I'll go ahead and destructure the parts I need. Have you come in. We'll do a full fitting, remeasure all we got to do. And then hopefully I don't need another fitting after that. I mean, obviously, when you come in, we'll make sure, once I get it done, we'll make sure that everything is exactly how you want it. Mm-hmm. And then once it's exactly how you want it, I'll have them send it over, give it a final press, make sure everything's sharply creased that in the places it needs to be. Exactly. Oh, I think we're gonna make this look great. Great. Estimate. I mean, when is what you're gonna? Okay. Thank you for planning ahead. So it's not for another month. Yeah, I should be able to get it. It's still gonna take. I mean, we're gonna try Thursday for the basic, and then it's gonna probably take me a couple weeks after that. But I will make sure you have this done before you have to go. I love it. Thanks so much. I appreciate it. You have a good day, and I will see you on Thursday then. Thank you, honey. Bye bye.